Hey everybody, welcome to the Bullseye channel. I hope you're doing well. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the first custom 1911/2011 that I've ever ordered. But before we do that, the 3 rules for life. Rule 1, don't be a jerk. Rule 2, take care of yourself. Rule 3, help other people. If you have been following this channel, even prior to this and to the Target Pistol Guy, I've been doing this for about 4 years, talking a lot about Target pistols, a lot about service pistols, and a lot about 1911s and some about 2011s. And in that time, I have owned some absolutely beautiful pistols made by some of the best. So I've owned, just going off the top of my head, I've owned 1911s by Ted Yost, Jason Burton, Joe Chambers, and Armand Swenson. I've owned 2 Accuracy X's, and really had an opportunity to view like some of the finer ones out there. But I have never, ever had my own custom, meaning like I've never placed my own order for my own custom pistol until today. So I'm happy to share with you my first custom 1911. This one's a double stack, so it's got a little more meat on its bones, and it's from Accuracy X. Just talk a little bit about it before we go into the opening. So it took me about a year to get it. Tomorrow is my birthday. So pretty good timing on Steve Huff's. It is one of their, based on their Gunfighter series that they had. They had the Darkfighter and the Gunfighter that came out about a year ago. And I just really like the aesthetics. And I've obviously known Steve for a long time and had sort of like a personal relationship. And I placed my order and asked for, really like 1 or 2 things that were a little bit different. And he came through. And I got it. And so let's go ahead, let's take a look at it, and you tell me what you think. Oh, also, if you have been with this channel since Target Pistol Guy, go ahead and comment below and maybe tell me what your favorite video was. I've been searching some of my old videos on my phone, trying to find some old ones and posting them up. So yeah, let me know. Thanks so much. Let's get into it. All right, so here we go. So I have seen this gun before. I saw it at Camp Perry, so that's not going to be like a huge shock to me. But didn't open this, right? So I had to open it at the FFL, but this is kind of the review. I did open this little box here. So let's just go through and let's see, what are you getting for your money? So this is the small parts, and in here is an extra grip, an acro sight module, a blank sight, some screws, and some Torx tips, which is good because they use really small Torx, and so I need some high quality Torx tips. So that's like my small things box, and let's see if we can just open up. I had him send me 2 grip modules. One was the standard, this is the standard, and one was his new one. So this is sort of like just your traditional, I don't know what I call it, like stippling, I guess, but pretty cool, pretty interesting. I like it. Yeah, so let's put that aside. And then I'm not going to go into this because there's like little pieces, but you can guess what's in there. I got a hat. They sent the dude a hat. I like these hats because they're light. This would actually be a really good air pistol hat because it doesn't feel like it's going to squeeze your brain, which is nice. But yeah, there's a hat. Didn't ask for it, but I got it. Pretty cool. All right. Now, before I do this, I'm going to mention the reason this box is so big is because this is an X series build. So let's talk a little bit about that. So if you just order regular Gunfighter, you're going to get his typical, very good, but standard sort of accuracy guarantee. Off the top of my head, I don't remember what it is, but I think it's 3 inches at 50 yards, something like that, maybe 2.5. But if you want a gun that's going to shoot 1.5 inches or less, essentially the 10 ring at 50 yards, you pay a little bit extra, and they sort of eke it out for you. So let's go and let's take a look. And X series are a little bit special, so they get a little bit of special treatment in terms of the stuff. So here is the folder. I'm going to go ahead and just open this off camera just in case there's any of my PII on it, and I'll see what I can share with you. So Un Momento. Ooh, look at that. Isn't that cool? All right, so cool. So in here you get, so let's do it. Ooh la la. There's obviously a business card here. Some instructions about the multi-site. These are very important. A lot of important do's and don'ts. All right. A lot of info. This one says, hey, these are fitted to exacting standards, buddy. This one says, hey, thanks for choosing us. Give us a call if you need anything. This one says, put me on your gun box. This one says, put me on your friend's gun box. This one says, and Les, let me know, I've been this dude. This is a Torx, the T6, and that's a T15. T6 is so small, and I have absolutely done this on my last Accuracy X. Don't be a torque dork. Don't over tighten your friggin' Torx. All right? That's just letting you know. I tell you how to treat that. Let's hope I don't do that again. And then here's some stuff about lubrication. That's telling you how to lubricate a 1911. In case you didn't know. And then here's the one telling you to use FP10. Right, we like FP10 here on the channel. And then there's a youth safety notice. You can put this aside. All right, you ready? That's my name. Maybe I'll blur that out, but if not, all right. Let's go ahead and let's get this on the ground. Bam. That's pretty cool, right? All right, let's lower this. Look at that. Got your serial number. Got your shots, 50 yards. It's pretty sweet. Definitely 10 ring group. Comes with a coin. Coin has your serial number inscribed and then all these distinguished badges. Let's see if we can mark them out. So, what is that? Distinguished rimfire pistol shot, distinguished rifleman, distinguished pistol shot, NRA action, anybody know what these three are? Distinguished revolver. Cool. That's neat. Here's your data book. Headspace. Got some information about the test ammo, number of rounds fired, and a little message from Steve. Zane, hold 'em hard. There you go, testing. Just like I got checked out of the armory. And here's a fancy note. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna open this off camera real quick and just make sure there's nothing personal in here. Obviously, I did not do a very good job of opening this, but this is sweet and really appreciated. Hey, he signs his name like I do. Zane, thanks again for choosing to be an Accuracy X customer. Your new X series turned out fantastic. Semper Fi, hold 'em hard, Steve. This is kind of the cool stuff that you get. You know, I got a similar treatment when I purchased the gun from Joe Chambers, and it's nice, you know. All right, you guys ready? Let's take a look at this. Clear? Let's start on this side. So like I said, this is their Gunfighter series. And it is a 5-inch double stack, 1911. I think they call it the high cap. Picatinny rail, multi-sight slot sight system, meaning that I can swap this out for any front sight I want, probably for a target black or a blank. And then here it's got a buried Ken sight, and this buried Ken sight is attached to their rear sight module. And so I could remove this and I could add a plate for an optic. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to add an Acro P2 in FDE, and I also have a matching FDE X300. This is in 9mm. I think this is their Black Star treatment, which is standard on the Gunfighter and the Lightfire series. Feeling pretty good. It's looking really good, and this is their new grip. So it's got kind of a little bit more of their branding. This would be like the barbecue grips. But you guys tell me, like, which one would you want to throw on? And would you paint this one FDE? Inquiring minds want to know. See, gripping that feels good. This feels a little grippier. And then I could also just wrap everything in grip tape because I'm a savage. Now, one thing I asked for, they had some like specific sort of their Gunfighter model stuff. I just asked for some simple Accuracy X logos. I did not want the X series serration treatment. I wanted something more traditional. And I just asked for Accuracy X stuff on both sides. It came out great. The finish looks great too. This kind of has, if you look at it here, this kind of looks almost like a two-tone, right? Like a little bit gray. It's kind of cool. But here was the thing that I was like non-negotiable. I wanted the Eagle Globe and Anchor. God, that came out great, didn't it? Look at that. Look at the detail. That is freaking cool. Obviously, this is built for me, right? And I said, Steve, can you do a Marine Corps Eagle Globe and Anchor? And he said, sure thing, brother. And I think his dad was a Marine. And so that just like puts it over the top for me. Nice traditional serrations. These beautiful, I think this is what kind of sold it for me. You know, at first was these nice high power cuts. Man, looking great. Mates up well with the frame. Ambi safety. I'm not a huge ambi safety guy, but you know, this one's kind of thin, so it's kind of a duty length. You can kind of see the differences here. Good lockup. There you go. Nice crowning. Full length guide rod. Let's try that trigger. Trigger a little bit side to side, but not a whole lot of up and down. Some take up. I can probably adjust that out. Maybe 4.5. It's definitely, there's really no roll. Maybe a little bit, maybe a short roll. And that's the stuff, isn't it? Whew. The guy at the store was like, hey, you got a collector's piece in. He's like, you ever gonna shoot it? I said, I'm shooting in about 40 minutes, brother. He's like, and then you're gonna put it away? No, brother, I'm gonna beat it like it owes me money. This thing is gonna get used and abused. So obviously a lot of cool uses for this. Duty holster, 2-gun, never 3-gun, that's too many guns. USPSA, it can turn into limited optics. It's obviously can be a limited gun. Bianchi, metallic, and then because it's in 9mm, baby, and it can hold an inch, Bullseye. This could be an EIC gun. This could be P100 next year. It's kind of slick. She ain't moving. So there you go. There you have it. Thank you to everybody at AccuracyX. Thank you to my patients. And then hopefully, thank you to my wife for her forgiveness. Pretty awesome. All right, everybody. 3 rules for life. Rule 1, don't be a jerk. Rule 2, take care of yourself. Rule 3, help other people. Hold hard, shoot straight. Later.